come to order. We will continue questions under the 5-minute rule, and the chair now recognizes Representative Crane from the great state of Arizona for 5 minutes.
Thank you so much for holding this hearing today. Appreciate you coming by, Ms. Kim. Your bio on the SBA website says that you started your career as a stakeholder engagement specialist serving as a campus organizer, and that you promoted renewable energy standards, affordable higher education and healthcare, and toxic-free communities. As a former small business owner, I'm not sure how someone with that background would have any understanding of the needs of small businesses. Your bio also mentions that you have dedicated many years to increasing voter registration in communities of color as well as promoting youth civic engagement. When you were appointed to the SBA by President Biden in 2022, what experience did you have assisting small businesses?
Thanks for the question, Congressman. So my background and my job is running field offices. In my experience running field offices and field campaigns, I have worked with many small business owners on many of the issues that you mentioned, and I've also worked with worked in small businesses as well. Also, as part of my background, as was mentioned, I have a master's in public administration, which is a program that is specifically designed to support people that are managing policy and programs in federal, state, and local government, which is something that I do as part of my job.
Okay, how is your background in voter registration efforts helpful to small business owners?
When I did voter registration work, I was running field offices that were doing voter registration. So my job is to manage the field offices now. So there's a lot of similarities actually in making sure that the offices have the support that they need to do the outreach. Essentially the field offices, their job is to serve small businesses, and my job is to make sure the field offices have what they need to do that.
Okay. So just to summarize, you have no experience applicable to small business, but you do have a background in voter outreach, and you were an organizer for President Biden's 2020 campaign. Is that correct?
I did work on President Biden's campaign. As I've said, I have worked with small businesses, and my background in field, I think, is why I was hired to manage the field offices.
Why did you decide on Michigan for this voter registration MOU?
I started at the agency in 2022, and the work and the partnership with the state of Michigan already had begun before I got here.
Okay. But you guys are clearly aware that Michigan is a swing state, right, in this upcoming election?
Swing state isn't something we take into consideration in our work, but yes, I'm aware that Michigan is a swing state.
I highly doubt that. All right. You and others at the SBA have stated that this MOU will be implemented in a nonpartisan manner. Is it likely that you will keep your job if a Republican administration is elected?
Since I'm a political appointee of this administration, probably not.
Okay. Have you had any events at all, any cities, counties that have a majority of Republican voters? And if so, can you provide those for the committee?
Have we had any events in any cities that have Republican
majority that have a majority of Republican voters?
We hold events all over the country in all of our 68 districts, so I would assume yes.
Can you provide us with, or can you even give us one county or city that has a larger population of Republican voters?
Again, I don't keep track of every single individual event that we do.
I'm not asking you to keep track of every single.
Yeah.
I'm asking you, can you give us one? Because clearly you understand what our concern is. Our concern is that what you guys are doing is that you guys are going out under the umbrella of the SBA, and then you're bringing in state officials to register voters in Democrat-run cities and counties. That's obviously what is going on here. So can you even give us one example of a city or a county in which you guys are even trying to make it look like that this is bipartisan and you guys don't really care about the demographic?
Again, we run programs everywhere. I know, for example, we're running a Thrive program, which is one of our small business programs in Lebanon County, which is in Congressman Muser's district.
Okay. What's the registration there? Do you know?
No, I don't track registration rates as part of my job.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I yield back.
Thank you very much. The chair now recognizes Representative Muser from Pennsylvania for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman.